So, getting yourselves comfy in your yoga nidra nests. And just noticing the breath. Noticing how your body receives the inhale. And let's go with the exhale. Finding the weight in the back of the body, shoulder blades, and the weight of the pelvis. And then as you inhale, find space in the pelvic bowl. Those subtle sensations of the pelvis expanding. And at the exhale, welcome the weight. You might like to bring the colour red into the pelvic bowl. Could be a light, swirls, sparkles. Filling the whole pelvic area. Inhale, finding the space. Exhale, the weight. Can you imagine the space inside your hip sockets? Inviting the breath to fill the hip sockets. What do they feel like? What sensations do you find filling the hips? Letting the attention drift into the thighs. Imagining the shape, the size, the volume, and the space inside your thighs. Can you get a hint of the movement of the breath in your thighs? A slight stretch of the skin as you inhale. An expansion of the space inside. finding the space now inside the knees. Letting them fill with sensation. Is it possible to feel the breath in the knees? The lower legs, the shins, calves. The space inside the lower legs. And letting the shimmer of particles fill the lower legs. Can you imagine the space inside your ankles? Filling the ankles with your awareness. And then notice the heels. And the soles of your feet. Feeling the sensations on the skin. And beneath it, the sensations inside your feet. The big toes, shape, size, volume, and the space inside. The space inside your big toes. And the second toes. Visualize them. And then draw the attention inside. Watching the aliveness, the dancing particles. Third toe, alive, shimmering. Fourth, and your little toes. And now find the space inside all 10 of your toes. And imagining the spaces in between the toes. all 10 toes. Add your feet. Flood them with the sensations. Can you feel the breath in your feet? And your ankles? Lower legs, knees, thighs, hips, both legs alive with awareness, sensations. Can you find the breath in the legs? The rhythm of it. Pelvic bowl. Visualizing the color red in the pelvic bowl. Make it whatever you want it to be. Feel your connection to the earth through the weight of your pelvis. And then bringing the attention a little bit further up, just below the belly button. And visualize the color orange, filling the lower belly, intensifying as you breathe. And drawing the attention up, feeling the movement of the rib cage as you breathe. The diaphragm. You might picture the movement of the diaphragm drawing down as you inhale. Pushing the rib cage out. Visualizing the color yellow at the solar plexus. Breathing with it, letting it intensify. And now resting the attention at the heart center. Feel the breath. Visualizing the color green here. As you rest your attention at your heart center, maybe asking your body what it needs of you right now. Maybe there's somewhere you need to let go. Maybe there's a sankalpa, a wish for yourself that resonates with you right now. Just allowing whatever comes up to come up. And stay with the heart center, with the color green. Breathe. The point at the base of your throat, right collarbone, right shoulder, the space inside your right shoulder. Sensations dissolving, melting. The space inside the upper arm. Elbow. Forearm. And the space inside the wrist. The palm of your right hand. Feeling the sensations in the palm of your right hand. On the back of the hand. And the space between the palm and the back of the hand. The space inside. Inside the thumb. Index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. And little finger. And the spaces between. Feeling the aliveness fill the whole of the right hand, the thumb, the fingers, the tips of the fingers and the thumb. The wrist, elbow, and shoulder. The right shoulder blade. left shoulder blade, left shoulder, the space inside your left shoulder, the sensations dissolving. The upper arm, elbow, the space inside the elbow, forearm, and the wrist. And the palm of your left hand, alive with sensations. And the back of the hand, and the space in between. Inside the hand, feeling your left hand from the inside out. Inside the thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring, finger, and little finger. Space inside the thumb and all four fingers. And the space between them. The wrist, elbow, shoulder, the left collarbone, the point at the base of your throat, and the point in the middle of your throat. Feel the breath here, the expansion of the airways in your throat. Bring in the colour blue. Letting the colour blue fill the throat. Inviting weight into the bottom jaw and the tongue. Notice the volume of the tongue. And the space inside it. Can you feel your tongue from the inside out? teeth and the gums. And the spaces between the teeth. The sensations in the sides of your mouth. And the roof of your mouth. Inside the lips, visualizing the shape, the size, the volume. Feeling inside the lips. The very edges of your nostrils, those little circles. Can you feel the breath at the edges of your nostrils? Making cool circles at the edges as you inhale. Feeling slightly warmer maybe as you exhale. And bringing the attention further inside the nostrils. Feeling them flare. Noticing the temperature of the breath in the nostrils. And then following that breath further up into the sinuses. Visualize them expanding as you inhale. Opening up all the little airways. And let those sensations spread across the face. So the face feels spacious. Open. Noticing the right cheek and the left cheek. Opening as you inhale. And then softening. And bringing a slight smile to the lips. And the right eyeball and the left eyeball. The eyelids from the inside. Notice what the eyelids from the inside are like. sensations, flickering of light and dark. And then moving the attention to the far edges, the outer edges of the eyelids. And turning the corners of your eyes up a little as though the eyes are smiling. Awareness to the third eye, the space in between your eyebrows. Visualize the color indigo, a deep purple. What is your purple like? Is it swirling, sparkling, shimmering, radiating out from the third eye? Right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the center of the forehead, taking the awareness to the center of the forehead, and then slowly drawing the attention towards the temples, towards the side of the head, smoothing out the brow, tapping back into that slight smile across the eyes. The crown of your head. Visualize white. The crown of your head. Maybe a white spinning disc. Silvery white glitter swirls. Sensations in the crown of your head. The right side of your brain. Bringing the attention to the right side of your brain. Feeling it release, expand, soften. Right side of the brain. Left side of the brain. Softening, releasing, spacious. Now both sides of the brain, releasing them as though they were a muscle, releasing and letting go. Right earlobe, the folds of skin on your right ear. And then deep inside the right ear, sensations, vibrations. Right ear listening. The left earlobe, the folds of skin on the left ear, and deep inside, listening with your left ear. And now listening with both ears awake, searching for sound. Noticing how sounds rise and fall. Notice the spaces between the sounds. Now taking your attention to the space right in the center of the ears, the middle of your head. And from here, looking down into your throat, feeling the expansion as you inhale, traveling down the throat and back to the heart center. Visualize the color green at the heart center. Breathe it in. And coming back to the body. Maybe your sankalpa. And feeling in your heart space what it is you truly need. Taking a deeper breath, filling the lungs, feeling the belly swell, the space in the pelvic bowl, and then feeling that release and softening as you exhale. And just starting to notice your body and the position you're in. Where you are in the room. And inviting, if you want to, inviting a little bit of movement back into the body. You might like to move your head from side to side. Your wrists, ankles. Bringing the knees in and having a little zhuzh. Maybe stretching up. And having a bit of a stretch. And then if you want to, finding your way up to a comfortable sitting position. And taking the hands to prayer at the heart center. Finding the length once more through the crown. Softening in the shoulders. And then as you exhale, either dropping the head or coming all the way forward. And inhale yourself back up again. Thank you very much.